Okay, so guys, here we are. Global Spec Racing, Belgian Grand Prix. We are almost there. Almost, I say almost. I meant that. So, so, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we are, Global Spec Racing, and there's already a retirement. No, two retirements due to Jack the King and Speedy Saul. I mean, we're only 2 minutes into the race, into the qualifying. Let's remember that this quali will be a short quali with 18 minutes, then a 50% race. And since Belgium is a 44 lap race distance, this will be a 22 lap race. So let's have some fun and let's see who's starting his flying lap. Since we already have two retirements, people started 2 minutes early. Yes. Yes, and then yes, I have a new haircut. If someone is asking, then let's see who's doing a flying lap. There's already someone au rouge, and let's go with the Dewey Sausage 6. Woodrow was disqualified due to it was the racing point, and he's here at the top of Radion, and he was avoided just now by Dewey Sausage. So there was a retirement to a Haas maybe. Someone spun on the Radion, and then someone was disqualified. And yes, let's see. Then we saw that just on a flying lap. Then we have see Utku Turgut and Dudeslex made the fastest middle sector. So that means that is and Harry Cully 13 also retired. Okay, that's their choice. I mean, Woodrow, due to the fact that he was disqualified, he will start last, and maybe also behind if someone will come later or not. Then let's see. He is the first. Utku Turgut he made a very good. He was good the first time. Then he makes a 144.7, and that's not. He can improve because Dewey Sausage is also improving. Then we see King Dominic. Maybe he's also on the last chicane, on the bus stop chicane. Let's see if he can improve. Just give me a second. Okay, now it's all fine. And he doesn't go faster, 145.8. Then there is Dewey Sausage, who improved Utku's middle sector, and he goes faster with a 144.2. Let's see, they made their fast here now. You can see which tire they used for their fastest lap. So there's King Domi with the hard compound. That's WRL Kubica with a 145.4, David Gonzalez in a 144.8, and then with Faza underscore PL, who just started his flying lap, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 retirements and 1 disqualification. And so it seems that okay, it seems that this disqualification wasn't voluntarily. It was due to external factor. So external sources, since this game is as much glitches as I have, as many here I have. The number I have, the number of bug and glitches this game has. And guys, in the description you can see everything if you want to donate on PayPal and etc, etc. And now let's go back to the race, since this is not important. What's important, what matters now is the race. So it's the qualifying in this game. So we are Fasa underscore PL. Give me just a couple of seconds, since I have to do something. And we only had Fasa PL, and then we had Suchi 08 underscore 0812, and Piscitelli on the Ferrari number 2, and he's on the Puon. So he's the first one will be Fasa PL, and he will be the sixth driver to make a flying lap, one that will be valid. Then, and then he goes with a 145.6, 145.6, and let me see here, and this. Yeah, done. Less spamming and more racing. Especially with a medium compounds, he goes 156.5. This is not a good lap, but maybe he did a mistake, so he had the full earth, and he can do another flying lap on this compound. Then you get Sachi 010812, but on the hard compound, but he doesn't. His lap won't be convalidate, since at least that's what the map says. And then yes, he goes straight into the pit. Then we have on the track, still without a flying lap, and on without not even on the track, Sachi and Struggle God. I'm trying to say it as best as I can. Okay. Then so there is uh, unit JXD123. Well, keep going. Then there's YOLO Swag 2500, who's starting his flying lap on the soft compound. There is the other Alfa Romeo on the hard compound with Danny Boy, and then there is the other Ferrari of Biaggetto 93 on the medium compound. And I would like to see what Piscitelli is doing, since he made, and there was a yellow flag. Wait a second, mic here. Let's put the mic here. Then let's see what Piscitelli can do. He will surely improve, but let's see but by how much. 144, 145.2. That means fourth position, second row for now, and they still have King Domi put. He was on the hard compound, but he now has the medium compound. Then there's WCR from place. I mean, there was a, I won't say problem, since they said that the session would start at 6:30 p.m. European time and 5:30 British time. But well, we started a couple of minutes earlier, but that's fine. But not so much for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers, since they didn't even make a lap. Then let's see. YouTube Merlin is on a P1, but he goes really wide, and his lap was invalidated. Then we have YOLO Swag also on the same in the same situation. His lap won't be counted. And then Danny Boy. Oh, hi, Cal Gaming YT. I know what that YT means. So I will stick by YT. So here are Danny Boy, but same situation as his teammate. Then Biaggetto comes back to the pit, and we are more than halfway through the qualifying session, and we didn't. Less than half of the grid made a flying lap. So let's see if they will improve. OQ 144.2. No. No. Okay, no. He improved his lap 144.2, since he's no earth irrigation. He's not using his hybrid power. Only the other one. And then the resources what he can improve. YouTube Merlins retires to do. Oh god. Then let's see, the sausage improved by 2/10, so he can go under the 144. But there's already a retirement. Let's see if I can see to Biaggetto point of view. Yes, you can see there on the right, but it was on the right. And Sachi also retired. Yep. Let's see. Okay, there were many retirements in the Radeon, so that would be a there's a huge question mark if people will be able to go through to Radeon. I mean, it's last source is already a good. It's already a huge spot for overtaking, especially without DRS, and you can go down the inside and. That then YOLO Swag improves. Davis Swag extends his advantage to 143.9, but YOLO Swag beats his time by 1.5 tenths of a second, 143.8. Very, very good from him. So, Davis Sausage is here. Couture Gutiz. No, he's come back to the pit. David Gonzalez is in the pit. King Domi didn't make a very good first sector, so let's skip him. Piscitelli and WRL Kubica are one is in the pit surely, while the other one, okay, the other one is also coming back. So they were named Faz_PL. He didn't improve his, at least he didn't make the purple sector. While so we had, it's raining. Oh yeah, it's raining. Like less massive RIP, massive RIP, if I would say Italian. Yes. It's raining. Oh man. So that means that unless someone can pull off a miracle, this will be the final driver, the end of qualifying. This is the end of the qualifying session. If we're talking about improving the lap time, I mean, let's see if FazaPL can do something since the track is not that wet. And let's see if he can do something. 143, 144. Yes, he can still improve. 145.1. So he goes 6 fastest, and that means that Sachi also retired. No, he left the session. He left the session. He left the session. Yes, he just left the session. So, guys, that's it. Game's over. Unless someone will say otherwise. But let's see if WCR Chrome Plays can do the Radeon without a problem. Okay. Yeah, but he goes wide. So, time that won't count. This time lap won't count. But let's see if he can improve. But no, he goes 1/10 faster, slower. Sorry. And let's see what no, that's what people have in this moment. And talking about fastest lap, the first 10, yes, he goes wide. So that's it. That's it for the Toro Rosso. So we have all the soft compound for everybody on the first 10 places except for King Dami and Biaggetto. They will start on the medium compound. So that means that there will be a huge and he spun. That means that the rain is getting more and more heavier. It's getting heavier. More is not required in this case, and he retires from the session, and that's it. I mean, Piscitelli wasted a medium compound, so. Oh, is that the same compound? So, but he won't improve. I mean, if he can improve, maybe I'm not sure how Bart Simpson says this since in Italian says that he will eat his sock, but since I don't know how he said, I don't remember how he says that. But if someone improves his time, maybe I don't know what I will say, but maybe it will be. Then David Gonzalez retires. That people are making the smart decision of retiring, since what can you do much more than that? I mean, 1 minute, less than 2 minutes from the end of the session, but that's it. Okay, thank you Microsoft News for giving me this useful information. I didn't want that, but whatever. So, pole position for the Alfa Romeo of the YOLO Swag 2500, and on the first row there will be him and the McLaren on Dewey's Sausage 6. Then second row, Utku Turgut on the Williams and David Gonzalez. Third row for King Dami on the Mercedes and Fast underscore PL for Red Bull. Then fourth row, an old Ferrari fourth row with Piscitelli in front of his teammate Biaggetto 93. Yes, just give me. And then there's WRL Kubica and WCR Crown Place on the fifth row. And then those outside the top 10, Struggle God and Sachi, they can choose. Let's remember that whatever tire they want. Since they're outside the top 10, there is Sachi 0812 with him in the sixth row, seventh row for Jack the King, and red plat for Merlin. Sorry for that, but I can't say as many times I want that the enemies, the rival platform. And then seventh row for Dadzlex and Danny Boy. Eighth row, penultimate row for Speedy Seal 7 and Harry Cully 13. And then the last row, there will be the only driver who was disqualified due to the fact that he was doing what someone should do. That means waiting since someone crashed there, and he was waiting for someone to pass, and they disqualified him. But okay, thank you, Godmaster. And he will start on the. He will start. So at least we won't have any cooldown laps. 18 viewers. Yes, thank you. This is 18 viewers. Really? It is 19 for now. I mean, my personal record was, I think it was 21 somewhere, and when I restarted doing F1 live stream. So this is a thank you for all the viewers. If they disqualified him for waiting, they're not Codemaster. If they DQ'd him for waiting, they're not. Of course. Also, they say that they're Codemaster, master of the code. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that name. I mean, I can call him. I mean, in some that they call them like that since during that period, Fede Parmix is in the area. What's him? Is he in the? Okay, so he's not here, so that's fine. That's fine. I think so. Guys, new record. 24 spectators in the 24 spectators. At least that's what I see. I mean, it can go up or down, but guys, that's huge for me. And since I can wait 20 seconds in order to do something that's not related to the F1, and since no one is asking who's going to win or not, let's do it like this. If I will reach when I will reach 50 euro, British pound, whatever donation, I'm not sure the money, I will eat those super hot Korean noodles live on Twitch. That's it, with my sister since she likes them. So let's see if someone will do it or not. But no, let's go back to the race. Let's go on board with the Pullman YOLO Swag 2500. He's on the soft compound, so from the 11th and below, we can see Struggle God, the only one on the hard compound. Then from Jack the King, Merlin on the Toro Rosso, and Dudlex on the soft compound. Danny Boy with the other Alfa Romeo is on the medium compound. Speedy Seal 7 on the soft. Harry Colley 13 on the medium. And Woutro and Roberto Epi, thanks Ferrari for turning in on me. Plain Boy 69, who are you during the... Who are you? I mean, in the race, I mean, there is still the formation lap if you want to answer me. If you don't want, then keep focus on the race. Keep focus on the race. Ah, you're Kubik, so okay. So yeah, you were one of the double Kubiks. Let me see, Roberto Epi. Okay, okay. Gabriel Kubica. Oh, Kubica. Okay, thanks. So don't worry, there are 22 laps to go. There are 22 laps in this race. So the race won't be made on turn 1. There's still time. You can, there's 22 laps, so that means at least 22 opportunity to overtake someone at very least. If you will have DRS, since there are like two DRS zones, but you can also overtake in many points, and If someone makes a mistake, you can take him on Puon. Paxton 67 is now following. Thank you very much. So you can overtake also here on the entrance of Blanchimont if your opponent's doesn't have a very good exit from the corner. You can do a late lunge on the bus stop chicane, but that's very difficult, but that's possible. Then of course you can go through La Source and Yellow Swag goes wide. Let's hope that his tire will be okay. And then YOLO Swag, and then other opportunities, of course, on the Camel Straight and all through the comps. And then which other parts we can see? And I think that on the short straight that gives you on the turn 10, you can maybe, if you can if your opponent makes a mistake, you can go down the inside or the outside. I mean, Alex Albon made it possible on a true race, so everyone can make it. I mean, it's possible. So let's see. So now we will start 22 laps for this Belgian Grand Prix. 50% race distance. So 5 lights now ahead of the drivers. Desynchronization, and it's lights out and away we go. It's all fine for now with the Ferrari. Just goes really down the inside while the other goes on the outside. Yellow Swag, and then the Williams. It seems that everything is going well except for Nokal is now following and someone spun. It was Danny Boy, but he can rejoin at the back of the pack. Let's see now to Rouge Radion. If someone can spun, Biaggetto, David Gonzalez lost a lot of places. Let's see what happened. He spun. The Renault of David Gonzalez spun, or at least there was some contact, and there's already a virtual safety car. Maybe they put away the virtual safety car due to the fact that there were too many safety cars, and the race would last like 100% race. I mean, last time, unfortunately, we had more than half of the race under the safety car, so that wasn't so people maybe made this change in the rule book and said, okay, let's put the virtual, so people won't down. Oh, there we Sausage lost on the restart on the virtual and goes further back. He goes last. He will go last. Maybe he will. What happened to him? I mean, he spun. He literally spun. He went to the wall, and that's it. So they also Struggle God, who's losing a lot of places. He went from 9 to 13. Maybe it's all to the fact that he has hard compounds, and he's already 1 second behind the Toros of Mergin. And now Dazlex was able to overtake Kubica. There are 4 people fighting. There's also the McLaren of Speedy Seal, who went really wide of Blanchimont. There are also some contacts, a lot of contacts, and King Domi goes to the pit, and he goes, and he spun. And he spun again. People went, there were many problems in the first lap. Many contacts, and at least we had no retirement, so it's still all game on! And safety car, full safety car. So there was a full safety car, and due to the fact that Williams crashed at the end of at the top of Radion, and it said that he did it all by himself. He didn't. Wow, that I wouldn't say. I would say spectacular, but wow. I mean, so we had already 2 accidents in the Williams crash, so that's great news. I mean, it says that he went by himself. I mean, he went by himself, right? I mean, he went by himself, so he lost the control and he went wide. So we already have a safety car, and it's only lap 2, but that's I mean, that's just justified since I mean that's happened. People like things like that happen. People spun and they went wide, and unfortunately, maybe. I mean, I'm fine. I can say whatever I want since now Grand Place takes 3 seconds time penalty due to multiple infringements. Maybe you should I'm not sure if you. I mean, the way you took he took the Radeon seems good. I mean, without any kind of problems. But maybe you would have need a little bit more downforce. Maybe 2.6, maybe 2.6 on the wings. Maybe 2.6 on the wings. That would have been fine. Maybe I'm not sure. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that would have put maybe 1.5. But maybe it's also the fact of the cold tire. I'm trying to explain what happened, but at the end of the story, he spun, he crashed, he retired, safety car in, and so whatever advantage people had, there's no more. There's no more. So let's see who came back to the pit to change his tire. WRL Kubica went to the pit and put the hard compound. There's King Domi who put the soft compound. Roberto Epic 22 put the soft compound also. Then David Gonzalez and David Sausage put the medium. And Jack the King and Speedy Seal put the hard compound. So they will go for endurance, those with the hard compounds, maybe all the way to the end, except for Struggle God, since he must pit. He must pit for his mandatory pit stop, and if he won't have any problem, he will put the soft compound if there won't be any more safety cars, or they will put a medium if there will be another safety car or something else by maybe lap 11, lap 12. I'm not first. Huh? I'm not first. What what do you mean by crashing? I hope not. I hope not, mate. I hope not. I hope to. Oh, I hope you're not confirming what my implications are. But whatever. So the safety car will last until Sophie the Patrick's left the session. Let's see if the safety car will go back to the pit at the end of this lap or at the end of the next one. Since no, when all the pits are done, I will be first as long as I don't pit. Let me see. WC or WRL? Yes. WL Kubica, you're right. And if you, oh, Jack the King, 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. What kind of yellow flag? Come on, what the hell are you saying? Maybe he won't. Now Victoria Kubowski is now following. I hope I said it right and not on the wrong way. So if I made a mistake, and please correct me. Is Victoria? But that J maybe will that mean an I? Oh, hi Simo. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we had a safety car already. C'è stata una safety car. Una persona è andata a muro sul Radion nella salita e patatrack da solo, c'è un incidente. But then let's go back to the English speaking, and Dad's Lex now goes back to the pit again. He goes okay, visto. You saw. So he goes to the pit again. Okay. I feel a lot younger with this hair. You know, I feel since it took me four months in order for me to get a haircut, and due to the wind, this is the result. But whatever. Not like I mean, it's more of a functional point of view, not something else. So the safety car should be in this lap. I mean, it shouldn't last more than 2 laps. Come on. Yeah. I would have said it would have been fine if the safety car would have been in last lap, the previous lap, and not this one. But okay, I would maybe putting a VSC only would have been better, but that was my thought at the beginning. Since there were many crashes and there was a virtual safety car and not a full safety car, so there was my hope, and I didn't saw the what they what people put, right? The rules book, the rules. If they put no safety car, only flags, only virtual and whatever. So safety car should be in this lap. It will be the beginning of lap 5. Of course, safety car in this lap. So Yolo Swag will dictate the pace. So he will have to slow down. YouTube. WR Crown Place takes a 5-second time penalty due to a collision with Piscitelli. But that's come on, that's ridiculous. Come on. What kind of damage he had while YOLO Swag is warming up his tires and come on, that's ridiculous. Come on, for this kind of contact they gave a 5-second time penalty. That's ridiculous. Come on, guys, that is ridiculous. Coldmaster, what are we doing? So YOLO Swag is still warming up his tires and bunching up the field behind him. And he'll give up that. Woodrow now takes 5-second penalty again due to the contact with the Toro Rosso. And he goes 13, 14. There will be some problems maybe later. Coldmaster, do something for F1 2020 or I won't buy it. Then Roberto Epic overtakes WRL Kubica. Was overtaken by him. Maybe on the last chicane. Let's see if we can swoop by on 10th position. No. So King Domi now is in 10th position, but virtually now Pasapiel. No, what happened? Not again, guys, not again. And there was Biaggetto. Okay, he lost another. This is the third front wing of the race. So that means at least 450 British pounds worth of damage without counting everything. Why in the world he's breaking up so much, since he doesn't have a front end anymore, and he will just only lose place and maybe he will crash into someone. Biaggetto Italiano, I'm not sure, non lo so Simo, and I don't know if someone can tell me if Biaggetto is Italian, please. And since all Ferrari is Italian, it would be Italian in this case. So YOLO Swag is now leading with 1.6 seconds over Fasa underscore PL. Behind him Piscitelli, who made a very good first lap. He made the most of the everything that happened. Then there's Woodrow, who was disqualified. When you play with a controller and lose it just a little bit, it's over. You cannot do anything. I know. I would say something. Struggle got retired. I would say I would like. Okay, let's see. Controller also for me. I don't have a wheel, so I can understand. But maybe I'm not sure what were your setup. I mean, I know when you lose it, it's over. But just for an info, what kind of setup did you make at least on the wing? What kind of 2.6, 1.5? That's it. The wings, the safety car. Yes, again. I know. Safety car again. So maybe it's only the second race, and let's hope that the situation will improve. It was 2-4. Maybe you should. Maybe. I mean, it's easy to say that after you crashed, but maybe yes, I know. Maybe a 2.6 maybe, or a 1.5, a little bit more of rear downforce maybe. I know it's I will put a little bit more downforce instead of power. I mean that's what DRS and overtake mode means. But I mean, it's easy to say, to make some comments after what happened and not during. So maybe you made a lot of practice with this setup and you said, okay, that's fine for me. 2.4 for me, it's good. And but unfortunately, it didn't go well. I mean, let's make an example. You made 100 laps on the time trial without a problem, or maybe just one lap you spun, but then never. but at the end when you came when it matters, you lost it, and unfortunately that meant retirement for you. And that was a real. I mean, you would have made a really good result, but whatever. Things happen. Oh shit! Just wait a second. I have to prepare something since or should I do this now or later? So since the safety car is in, it won't be in this lap. I will just give me like 1 minute or 30 seconds. Let's see the safety car in this lap. No, so I'll come back in 30 seconds since I have to prepare and do dinner. So yeah. So Box Kubica, safety car again. So WRL Kubica goes back to the pit and he puts the medium compound. I will, again, yes, I know. And Roberto Epic takes 5 second time penalty due to the fact that he went wide. He exceeded track limits. What kind of track limits you can go? Come on. Okay, I'll bring the pizza here since I have to. So we're still in our Orange Radiant. I'm sorry since I have to. You have to see me going back and forth. But people said at 7 p.m. European time, start preparing dinner. So I said, okay, come on. So please, so 5 seconds time penalty also for the Toros of Platform Red Emergence. It was okay. I'll do it here. So if you see me going looking down below with a fork, it's me just preparing. Okay. This should be here again. Sorry, since I also made a mistake, I put the wrong one. So safety car in this lap 7. Dewey Sausage take again. Yes, I know. Must be 5 second time penalty. So let's go back to the race. Hopefully, lap 7 of 22. If there will be another safety car, I know what I will do since things happen. Let's put this back to the place he has. So you can also you can't even put this fine. So Danny Boy now is leading again. He was leading, maybe. No, he wasn't leading. His teammate, an Alfa Romeo for the other, is now leading. But Kingdom is chasing him down, and that's the Lex now overtakes a lot of people. Dewey Sausage, Speed Seal now takes 3 seconds time penalty, and I think that someone Someone has gone off. Someone has gone off. There we saw that he lost everything, and yes, he went from like top 10 to last, and then also Piscitelli is losing a lot of places. Ah, David Gonzalez 5 seconds due to ignoring yellow flag, and Roberto Epic retired. Virtual safety car again. Come on, guys. What's the story? Come on. I mean, look who's talking. Someone who's doing everything except commentating, but you know, people say prepare at 6 p.m. British time. So, come on, let's see who eats at 6 p.m. British time. So we came back and King Domi is now defending. But why every time I come back there's also a retirement? There's a retirement every time I come back. Come on. Jack the King retired. Roberto Epic is in the pit. And Jack again at the Radion again. I can't even see who made what. So Danny Boy is keeping his position over King Domi. Yolo Swag is came back from the pole position, is now third. Pichitel now overtakes Faza, now it goes to 13. So we are left with, we're starting with 19 drivers and now we're left with 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 drivers. And I can't open this thing. He was one of these. There's also rectangular pizza, but whatever. So Danny Boy is now being chased by King Domi. What the hell is this? Okay. The hell is this? Okay. I have to prepare pizza. So Vutru now. What happened? I mean, he lost a position over Speedy Soul. Vutru. It's Vutru. It's a U, not an E. Now DRS is now enabled, so King Domi can make an easy job. It would be easy job for King Domi. For him to overtake. Jack the King left the session. And King Domi didn't go wide. He went super wide. And let's see if that will be enough. But no, it's not. It's not. Now Biaggetto is really close to the Toros of Crown Place, and let's see if we can overtake him. For 6th position, down the inside. Let's see how Lecombe. He overtakes with the harder compound. He goes by. DRS is now enabled. Easy overtake for him. Not so easy, but at the end, Roberto Rapid left the session. Okay, he was already retired, so okay. I mean, not okay, really okay, but I mean, why he should stay here if he's already retired? I mean, there's not a spare car. So now, Danny Boy, due to the fact that King Domi went wide, was able to to react to his. He was able to leave for another day. Then there is Yolo Swag 2500 that he's not catching them. He's 1.6 seconds behind. Ciao. Sono in camera. Bene. No. È lavoro? Ho detto no. Ah, non lo so, scusi, non lo so, sinceramente. What kind of... chi? Io? Sì. Sorry, this is a pizza I'm standing. So now, King Domi, he overtakes. Will to wheel on the camel straight, it should be fine for him. 322, 334, or a measer 315 kph. So he takes first position. You took Merigin takes another 3 seconds time penalty, while Speedy Seal and Harry Cully goes back to the pit again. I'm not even sure how many pit stops we had already since the start of the race. Where there were 2 safety cars. Yeah, sorry for that. It's me trying to prepare something. Just give me a sec. Come on. Passare dietro, dammene un pezzo, no. So now Yolo Swag overtakes his teammate for the second position. Yes, I have to. How say stendere la pizza. Biaggetto retires. Oh, again, come on. Virtual safety car, again. At least we didn't have 300 safety cars, so the field didn't bunch up. But yes, I'm doing a pizza with ricotta, with a mix of ricotta, gorgonzola, and no, it's not gorgonzola. Something that's not called pizza, but it's a pasta sfoglia with something on top of it. So should be his real name and not pizza. So that's sorry for that. So. Okay, so we are left with 13 drivers, and the next time I won't prepare I won't accept the fact prepare something we'll do it. Okay, no. It's not fine. It's not fun at all. Ogni volta che segui la gara c'è una safety car. Every time I come back there's something happening. Dude CX retired. Okay. What happened? So let's see with Piscitelli. He retired on the Puon. He retired on Puon. Wait a second. I just make a call. Just give me a second. Kubica also retired. 11 left. So what can I say now? Just give me a second since I have to make a call. Matt underscore 10107 is now following. Great news, at least for me. WCR Crown Place retired. So we're left with 10 drivers. Mamma, senti, ma devo usare quella rettangolare, giusto? Sì, quella pasta sfoglia per la pizza, no? Ok, c'è un problema. Non è rotonda, è rettangolare. E io per sbaglio ho aperto quell'altra brise che è rotonda. Vabbè sì, cioè, adesso il problema è stenderla perché sta venendo un mezzo casino. Vabbè, però vedo che riesco a fare. No, perché è stato un po' difficile, cioè la brise era più facile da tirare fuori, per sbaglio infatti ho tirato quella. Sì, molto appiccicoso infatti quella, la pista per la pizza. E poi per esempio l'ho stesa ma si è allungata tantissimo. Adesso sto cercando di fare qualcosa tipo dei cornici, no? Vabbè, provo, ok. Solo quello, solo quello, solo quello. Va bene, grazie. Ciao ciao. Ciao ciao. Sorry, I was calling my mom due to the fact that the pizza is rectangular and this is a sphere and it's not the same shape. So that I should make something then. So bad news, we are half the field retired. Good news, whatever kind of pasta soya I'm using is fine, so I will use the circular one. So this, I mean, this is getting ridiculous from both sides. From my side, no, it's not. It's another fact. Sì, ma è un'altra cosa. È un'altra cosa. So Danny Boy goes to the pit, and let's see who's fighting who, since no one is fighting anyone. Because Danny Boy comes back and is in fourth position. We are 8 laps to go, but we are half the field left, so each and every one of them will take at least a point, and okay. Gabriel Kubica left the session, so I should already make some. I should already see who's going on the post-race interview and who's not. But that's really important, especially for people who made a really good qualifying, like Dewey Sausage. But then, by some miracle, Danny Boy finished ERS. Okay, yes, he finished DRS, but he's what? Danny Boy is is here. I mean, he finishes here. He's hybrid power, but is 2.9 seconds behind. Now 3 seconds behind King Domi and 1.9 seconds in front of the Toro Rosso. So not a lot to say. Let's go back to the leader since there's no fighting on the horizon. No, not Horizon Zero Dawn. That's another story. And come on, what kind of form is this? So he's now leading by 15 something seconds, and okay, this is not even remotely a pizza. I mean, it seems like Quadro. Let's say Quadro from something. So let's try to do something here. While there's no new info. I'll just go scroll through everyone. Here's David Gonzalez. Dewey Sausage goes to the pit again, and we'll go straight on the last position. Guys, I hope that by the next race we will have some more. I mean, we had less safety cars than the other time, but we had they finished in 11, 12 drivers, not like this time, and this kind of crash is not that fine. Then here Monza is next round. I don't know. I don't know. But the only thing I know is that we'll be live at 6:30 p.m. European time and 5:30 British time, since a lot of drivers are from United UK. If it's Monza, that I'm not sure. You have to say that we should pray, but I don't know. Then we have Piscitelli in 6th position, 16 seconds behind the Toro Rosso, and maybe there's not a lot to say. There's not a lot to say since there's a massive gap in front and there's massive gap behind David Gonzalez and King Domi. King Domi overtakes. There's a battle between him and David Gonzalez. King Domi now takes 2nd position, but now a la source. David Gonzalez can have the DRS now on the Camel Straight. Let's see now Auto Rouge. What will be the situation? 5 tenths, 4 tenths. Maybe he can do it. 3 tenths. He's trying. He goes defensive. King Dominic takes the fastest lap, but goes at the outside. Alecombe. And what an overtake for David Gonzalez. A really, really good maneuver. But let's see if King Dominic can make a comeback. He doesn't. He doesn't. So for now, lap 16 of 22, King Dominic, who took second position from David Gonzalez, is now back on the lowest. He went back. He went back. So. This is so thin that maybe I should make some holes in that. So, whatever. And now the out. What a move on the second on the section where you take your second sector. It ends and start the third sector. King Dominic makes a move around the outside of David Gonzalez, and that was really epic. I mean, no one overtakes in those kind of places, but he made it. He made it, and the start is good enough to last. And David Gonzalez takes 5 seconds time penalty. He didn't make this kind, so King Dom is now flying, but he won't make any more progress. Let's see who made. Yes, 147.0. Makes him the fastest, gives him the fastest lap, so that means 19 points for the Mercedes. And now David Gonzalez doesn't have he has the DRS. Danny Boy now takes 3 seconds time penalty, but David Gonzalez now can get closer, but there's no chance in hell that he will overtake him. No. He didn't overtake him. He gained like 0.3 of a second over the Mercedes, but that wasn't enough for him to make a lunge. So he has to stick by third position, maybe till the end of the race. But Danny Boy is now chasing him with the same compound, same age of tire, and so that could mean for David Gonzalez out of the podium. Stay on Danny Boy. Yes, let's go back to the Alfa Romeo. So it can be 1-3 for the Alfa Romeo, double podium finish for them. And for the Swiss team, or it's Swiss team, but the Alfa Romeo is Italian. But it's the Swiss team is now on the outside on Blanchimont. Let's see if Danny Boy can do the move. Third position taken. Let's see on Harry Collin. No, he is 1 second behind. He's 1 second behind. He has Speedy Seal is taking him. What's happening? Oh! What's happening? On Puon, he lost the front wing and he goes wide. And okay. Oh, the car literally jumped. So David Gonzalez, same situation as before. Maybe fight with that 4/10 he can re-overtake Danny Boy. Now Harry Cully will before Lecombe. That's easy peasy for him with this kind of power. Easy peasy for him. So now let me take the mix of whatever is there, and 4 laps to go. I can do everything. Okay, now I'm back for maybe the last time, well, at least till the end of the race. No, I have to put this thing on the oven. Box for Dewey, but for both of them in the pit. But let's now, if Danny Boy can do it again, let's go on board with him this time on the inside of Blanchimont, and he overtakes him. There's really no contest for him. But let's see if David Gonzalez can take him back the position around the outside at the bus stop chicane. No, nothing, and he takes 5 seconds time penalty due to since he cut the track, so he takes it. Okay, this thing really is fine. She said that I should make some holes. Yes, I'm preparing my dinner while making a live. Yes, I know. I'm multitasking. Yes, it's and that's it. I have to multitask a lot of things. So now Danny Boy again, same situation as the lap before, and again at the outside before Lecombe. David Gonzalez takes back their position, but I'm not sure if that will be definite, since Danny Boy has a better tire, but at the same time, David Gonzalez has a lot of penalties. He's tried to squeeze down the inside on the turn 10, but he tried to force his way around. He tried to force his way down the inside, and he didn't succeed. I should have said sorry to someone, since I'm doing both of this thing. Danny Boy at the end of Puon tries to go around the outside. Woodrow retires, and it's outside Lecombe, and I'm not sure, but Danny Boy now and David Gonzalez now again at the inside of Blanchimont. He takes the position yet again for the third. This battle for third position is getting. And for Danny Boy, this is getting forever for him. This is getting forever. He not here. Yes, at Lecombe. Let's see, King Domi already went, and Danny Boy will now have to defend again against. But no, not this time. It's over, guys. Game over for David Gonzalez. Absolutely game over, because. Tire failure? Let's see. Okay, at least it wasn't a tire failure, but maybe his tire little went off. So the battle for third position is over, at least on the track, and so that means that YOLO Swag 2500 will win the race. I mean, there's a 20-second gap between him and the rest of King Domi, who's the second. Then there is Danny Boy. Let's see on the overall distance. Yeah. Heracles is now 1 lap behind. Mutru is now 10. King Dom is 19 seconds behind. 24 seconds for Danny Boy. Over half a second for David Gonzalez and the Toro Rosso. And Dewi Sauter take the fastest lap, and YOLO Swag goes to the pit. Let's see. Let's see if he has enough gap. He has the gap to pit and then go back in front of him. Let's see. It seems that he has 19 seconds was the gap. 19 seconds. He's still there. He didn't. He's still in the pit. Maybe there will be wheel to wheel. No, they're not wheel to wheel. He's too far behind. It's too far. So it takes like 17 seconds for the driver to go back to the pit and change his tires at least. So good job for YOLO Swag. So he will try to pass this up at the end of the race, and let's go with him with this penultimate lap. And I'm almost finished here, so I have to put the timer. Where's the Mi Band 3? Yep, sorry for that. Then David Gonzalez takes 3 seconds time penalty due to multiple fragile, and U2 Merchants takes his 4th position. I think I can't spell this name more than I already have. I can't spell his name. I can't do it. But then, just like I can't spell his name, YOLO Swag was able to have a good enough gap to come back to the pit and then say, you know, maybe I'll do the fastest lap. I made a pole. I can win. Can go back to the pit without losing the place. So let's do it. Just like this. Let's do it. So at least it will take like 15 minutes, he says. to cook this cheesy bomb. He does medium, medium, and then he must put soft or hard. I think. Ah, so that's the reason. It was the mandatory pit stop for. No, Yellow Swag could have made his that move. I mean, but then at the end, Yellow Swag now last lap starting. Kick dummy doesn't happen enough of the gap because he lost 3/10 on the last sector. He was 13.23 seconds behind him, and now it's 1.67. Now 1.7 seconds, and now Yellow Swag is going to the win. He was on pole position. Yes, let me see if that's true. Yes, he was on pole position. He's winning the race, and now maybe he's looking for the fastest lap of the race. 3/10 faster now on the first sector, faster than anybody else. And now on the second sector, he already took 9/10, and Piscitelli goes to the pit. Maybe he started in last, and so he said, you know, let's go back. I'm sixth. I won't go higher than that. So yeah, that's it. Sorry for that. I mean, sorry for seeing me doing this, but I have to respect some rules inside this damn house. I cannot eating while streaming, but whatever. Let's see on the second sector. He was 3/10 faster, 9/10 faster. David Sausage 146.059, fastest lap of the race. But now Yellow Swag on the last lap of the race, pole position, then victory, and let's see if we can make an hat trick. 2 hat tricks in 2 races in this championship. Live Valley David is in the area. What that means, I don't know what that means, but Yellow Swag with the Alfa Romeo wins and takes the fastest lap with a 1:45.8. King Dom is second. He had many penalties, 12 seconds behind. Danny Boy by 1/10 doesn't make 1-2. It's not a 1-2 for Alfa Romeo by 1/10 of a second. Then there is the Toro Rosso of Red Platform Merchants, and now David Sausage overtakes his teammate, but the Toro Rosso comes, and he was really far behind. Then there is David Gonzalez. Let's see if something will change with the penalties. No, nothing changes, and so he stays 5th. Let's see if Piscitelli will say something about it. 15 seconds the gap between David Gonzalez and Piscitelli. Let's see if it will go down or up or not, but nothing will change, and he goes 5th. He's 5th by 6 seconds. So David Sausage, he tried to go for the fastest lap, but he couldn't. Let's see if he can do it yet again. I think that's enough cheese for this pizza. Come on, how can you say this is pizza? Come on. I would say this is just a cheese bomb. So, Argento left the session, and let's see if David Sausage can do it. He doesn't. 1:46.2. By some reason, he doesn't make the fastest lap. And then Speedy Sol without a front wing. Okay, and let's see if Harry Cully takes him for 8th position, 2.4 seconds. And he takes 8th place for him. So that's it. So while people are this shit is good. While you will see people I will put this on the oven for 15 minutes, and on this 15 minutes we'll do the post-race interview. Give me 30 seconds yet again. Okay, now we're here. Let's Yellow Swag invite them for the post-race interview. Whatever. No, King Domi and then the other one, Danny Boy. Just give me a second. Shoot. Okay, then here. Mic check. Okay. So we have to invite Danny Boy. Okay, done. Saw him. So let's see if they will be here for the post-race interview or not. I will wait for like couple of minutes, or unless we won't have anybody in the post-race interview, will that's maybe it. A lot of cheese here. So that's it. I put all the invite. Let's see if someone will come or not. We are 9:30, so we'll wait 2 minutes if anyone will come. So Danny Boy is here. Can you hear me?
Gonna have to be a quick one. I gotta go.
What? I mean, it's all the fact that I'm a remote play, so that's it. So can you hear me fine, or at least in quite enough? Or whatever.
Yeah.
So since you are the only one here, let's start immediately. And so 2 races, and we had 2 safety cars and maybe 3 or 4 virtual safety cars, and more than half of the field retired. What are your thoughts of this race, and give us your resume of your personal one? I mean, what you did,
Can I
what you saw,
message you it? Can I message you on Discord? I gotta go.
Yeah, excuse me.
I have to go.
You have to go. Oh, okay. I mean, if you can't be here, okay. So you can't hear me. Good. No one can hear me. So no one couldn't even hear me. Maybe I should have put it. Why people can't hear me on this radio check? Yeah, let me see. So since that people won't come, and it's 6:40 p.m. and that's it. Let's see if I can see. There's the cinema section. No, there's not. Also only my races. And I think that's it. Race is over. No one is coming for the post-race interview. At least let me see if someone is giving me a message, like what the hell are you doing, and whatever. Or if someone is here, please make yourself known. Your mentions. So no one is coming. I'm trying to see if someone is trying to say, come here, do this, do that, and then we'll finish. GSR, let me see. Announcement, suggestion, question of the day, memes, advertisement, pools, names, schedule, team chart, race check-in, points, penalties, dot. I don't know what that means. Penalties, champion, team chart. Where is the commentator booth? Where is the commentator booth? Come on. So no, it seems that no one is coming. League rule. So really, you think it was a good? I mean, I had to go back and forth for the during the whole race with the vaccines, I had to prepare the dinner, and now it's all in the oven now. But thank you. I mean, I really appreciate it. Let's hope that next Wednesday will be better. And I'm trying to see, look if someone is email suggestion or it's not me, it's not yet. Schedule team chart. No, I don't have it. I was streaming. So I mean, one of the runners wiped out me out on VSC. Okay, so there are some things and Xbox. I don't care about Xbox. I have a PS4. So I'm trying to see if someone is. If I have to see count until staff application answer question of the day. Welcome. Okay, I can't see anything. If there's someone here, I don't know. Then, guys, thanks for watching. Let's hope for that the third times will be a charm. Third time is a charm for next Wednesday, 6:30 British, 6:30 p.m. European time. That means 5:30 British time if you're from UK or whatever. Okay, 6 minutes only pizza in, and that's it. Race is over. Drivers won't come for the drivers on the podium can come for the post-race interview. And okay, thanks for watching. See ya next time. See you on Wednesday for this race, and then see you tomorrow for my personal streaming. So if you want to see the live again, it will be re-uploaded in a couple of minutes. So just wait.